Proper hydration after 60 or for any age for that matter. Hey, happy Monday, everyone. It's July 13th, 2026. I'm Rich Tola, and that's what's cooking for today. We're going to be talking about how you properly hydrate yourself, especially if you're over 60 like I am. But for anyone, hey, with the heat wave going on, you got to know, it's not just about gulping down and drinking lots of water, right? So I read this article. I thought this would be good to do today to follow up on last Friday's positivity show. Hey, thanks for the new subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. And I want to give a rest in peace shout out. We'll start right with that. Rest in peace. You see Senator Lindsey Graham and actor Sam Neill over the weekend. We lost two greats. So well wishes to the family, and especially with all that's going on with the United States here. Going to have to choose a new senator. So, hey, to the families, well wishes to everyone. All right, here we go. How about this, guys? Let's jump into a fun fact. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it today? It's the Hollywood sign. You guys know this? We're talking back in 1923, July 13th, they did the dedication. It was actually for a real estate development project right there called Hollywood Land. So when the first sign went up in 1923, it was Hollywood Land, right, to market the 4,000 bulbs. Yeah, this is a pretty big sign. It lasted for 18 years. Yeah, this Hollywood Land. And then in 1949, they dropped the land off it, and it just became Hollywood, which became a symbol for the industry. And then finally in 1978, they tore the whole thing down and rebuilt it. So that sign you see today, hey, when you go to Runyon Canyon, I highly recommend Runyon Canyon. You see the sign right up off there. The distance, it's awesome. But my beloved Hollywood, hey, you guys know my memoir, Simply Between Millions, From Wall Street to Hollywood. Well, speaking of Hollywood, let's jump into something that's got nothing to do with Hollywood. The ABCs, all body workout, blissful sleep, colorful diet. How did you guys do today? Or maybe you're just getting started with your day. So focus on that. Well, let me tell you, I'm getting 3 checks today, guys. Had a really good workout and lasted, I was there for 40 minutes, just longer than my usual workout. So that was good. What about this? The colorful diet? Well, let me tell you, must have drank a lot of liquids over the weekend. My weight's up a lot. Again, I think that's a lot of water weight, but I kept it light today, guys. Whenever I jump on that scale and I'm few pounds up, I go light. So I did a fruit salad, did banana, blueberries, apple today. That's it. A little bit of olive oil, some cinnamon, and that's it for breakfast. I'll stretch it out, eat a late lunch, and keep it simple today. So that's what you have to do. If the weight's up, adapt, adjust to it, cut it back today, tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. But hey, I slept well, so I'm getting the 3 checks. That's important. We know that the ABCs are your foundation. All right, guys, let's just jump right into this. Proper hydration after the age of 60. Well, as you age, the body, it changes. Everything changes. And the ability to manage the fluids in your body changes. So check it out. I want to give a shout out to Epic Health. This is ganjingworld.com. This is an article I got here. It says, Japan's oldest doctor, do not drink water this way after 60. It damages your kidneys and your brain. That's the name of the article, guys. But let me just give you the synopsis here. All right. 3 things you need to know, especially after the age of 60. I'm 63. So number 1, diminished kidney efficiency. That's obvious. Everything slows down. Everything slows down as you get older, and it becomes less effective. And who processes the fluids in your body? The kidneys. So diminished kidney efficiency, not good. Number 2, the blood vessels. They become stiff, vascular stiffness, because they become less pliable over time. That makes sense. Harder to handle the rapid shifts in the fluid volume. So if you're gulping down water, right, it's going through the veins. They're less pliable. Not good. Number 3, Fading thirst cues. Yeah, as you get older, you don't have the same cues, right? The same cues when you're younger. Absence of thirst is misleading. Hey, just because you're not thirsty, that's what happens with me. I'm not really thirsty. And I'm like, oh, I need to drink water. So I'll gulp down half a bottle and it's cold. And yeah, I know I shouldn't be doing that. But so check this out. These are 3 habits that are harming you. Again, if you're a little bit older, they're harming you. Gulping water to catch up. That's what I do. I'm gulping water thinking, I got to drink more water today to catch up. Not good. Not good. It strains the heart. It overloads the system pretty much. Don't want to do that. Number 2, pre-bedtime glass of water. I usually drink tea, so I'm drinking tea at night. You're not supposed to do that, right? This kind of leads to the more fluid buildup, and it's counterproductive, they say, when you're talking about fluid management. Now you got to go to the bathroom at night. Everybody knows that. And finally, sipping or gulping water while eating. I mean, everybody knows this, but I think so many people misuse this concept, or I mean, I do it. You drink too much while you're eating. You should drink a little bit before you eat, and a little bit drink after. I know a lot of people, they're like washing it down. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. Again, this is about, it says, weakening the body's ability to break down protein and absorbing all these vitamins thereafter. All right, so those are things that you got to look out for, all right? So let's give you this right from the article here. It says, what is the ideal hydration blueprint, especially if you're over 60? It's about drinking smarter, not drinking more. They say the good news is that optimum hydration requires no special equipment, just a shift, right? Just a shift. All right, here we go. Start the day. It says a small glass of warm or room temperature water within 30 minutes of waking. Well, I'm drinking cold water and I'm drinking a lot of coffee, but this is to gently reawaken the organs. All right. It's not the harshness of cold water. Got to change that. I'm definitely going to change it. Number 2, your daily rhythm. Sip, do not chug. It says you want to be sipping every 2 hours. They said take a small glass every 2 hours. Don't be gulping it down. It prevents that system overload, and it really helps the efficiency of absorption. That's important. How about during meals? It says you hydrate 30 minutes before a meal and then 30 minutes after. That we all know, but again, I'm not doing that properly. So you want to kind of resume your regular intake. But again, 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. And finally, in the evening, it says you consume your last full glass of water 2 hours before you go to bed. I'm not doing that. It protects deep sleep cycles. Hey, everybody knows you're waking up, you're groggy, you got to go to the bathroom. Anyway, it says after 60, the way that the message is delivered dictates how effectively the body listens to it. Again, gulping versus sipping, influencing your energy and your focus and your longevity for sure. Hey, we want to be drinking from the fountain of youth, right? So we got to do this properly. So guys, get into that habit. We know it. Start the day, warm glass. Don't sip, don't chug throughout the day. 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after the meal, and try to get your last glass in 2 hours before you go to bed. All right, guys. Hey, and if you're not over 60, so what? Learn these. Take heed. All right, let's wrap it up with the 3 Tola takeaways. They're crucial. Number 1, always respect the ABCs. That is your foundation. And you can pass it on to everyone else, every one of your loved ones. Speaking of loved ones, what is number 2? Number 2 is pick up the phone. It's all about your community, valuing your loved ones, especially if there's loneliness out there. Anybody you know, pick up the phone, go see them. Make it a physical thing. Don't just text. And finally, be open-minded. Of course, always be open-minded to what's going on in the universe. Just because it's not your opinion doesn't mean it's wrong. Hey, guys, have an awesome Monday. And as always, get your workout in. Peace.